Hi guys, welcome to What We Watch. I'm Bhanuprakash Reddy Bajanki and with me Hari Vishwanathan is also here. And welcome to Weekend Discussion. Today is Saturday. And Hari, how are you, man?
Yeah, I'm good. This week also we have got a lot of things, and we've got a really surprise, which could be the surprise of 2022.
Yeah,
Uh, we've
yeah,
got a great show. We have to talk about it, and then South Indian cinema is wreaking havoc everywhere, so we have to talk about that.
yeah. So, as Hari said, there are a lot of things that are actually happening right now, and the thing is, the topics are so much more. We can't what you say talk about and also do justice for every topic. So we wanted to uh, stick for a limited amount of topics and also give our what you say most attention to them, and we will talk about the other stuff later on actually. And those topics also include the boys season 3 is also coming, and it is also renewed for season 4, and it is great actually. As I talked about season 3, the first 3 episodes were actually great. Season 4 episode 4 already released yesterday, and we will talk about it in the later videos. Maybe we will do one after show. And Obi-Wan also, it's not going as I planned, as I like. I'm not liking it that much, and I don't want to make a separate segment for that. We will be doing an after show for Obi-Wan after all the episodes will be releasing for that. And today we will be talking about RRR, which is wreaking havoc all over the world on Netflix and also in theaters in US. And we will be talking about Ms.Marvel first episode, which is released on Wednesday this week. And I already posted my review on our channel. And please make sure to watch it and comment your thoughts also. And we will be talking about Jurassic World Dominion also today. What is the situation with it? What is the talk? What are the reviews are saying? What will be the box office prediction? Also, we will be talking about that. So yeah, pretty hectic week this week actually. We were very busy and we could not do an after work conversation. So that results this much amount of what is the topics we have to talk about. But we will make sure that we will cover everything with this week. So yeah, enough of that. So the first topic, obviously, it's been going on, and also we made a video about RRR releasing on June 1st as encore in the US. Yeah, that was we expected actually. When me and Sai Krishna talked about it, we just thought, yeah, this is going to be just for critics, right? For the US critics and all, for the Hollywood audiences to watch. And we were expecting some kind of recognition for Indian cinema with RRR, but the response is phenomenal actually. I didn't expect this kind of positive, and also this kind of craze will come for this film, because the film already released for like what, March 25th. This is June. And yeah, and also in the US also, when the encore was announced, it was for just one day, like for 150 areas, and it is for only one day. But the response was so massive and also so much positive. They are continuing the screenings indefinitely, so that like they'll just watch how much the craze will go out, and how many people will come back to watch this film. And I've been following this sensation and this phenomena from then on end. And I'm see like the Twitter is bursting on RRR itself. And also there are many Hollywood audiences also, they were watching 5 times on theater itself. And also they're coming back in Netflix and all. And I just want to show what are the responses we are getting, not only from audiences but also from Hollywood critics also. So let me just tell you this. So this is Steve Agee. If people don't know who is Steve Agee is, he is one of the cast of Peacemaker, and he is one of the cast of Suicide Squad. He is also the cast of the Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad 2016, Suicide Squad 2021. That is James Gunn's Suicide Squad. He plays, I forgot his character name. He plays an important role in the Peacemaker show also. And he said, Triple R, holy shit. And also, Collider made an article on Triple R actually. Collider is one of the biggest, film analytics and also film YouTube channel. And they are one of the biggest, reporters on film news and all. Triple R, the action musical, putting other summer blockbusters to shame. And they made a very positive article on Triple R actually. And not only them, Deadline also. This is Paul Schneer, and also he's also one of those Marvel. He's also one of those guys who works in the film industry of Hollywood itself, not a small guy. And he also posted a review on Triple R. Deadline, one of the biggest outlets of Hollywood, also made an article on Triple R. Not even Deadline, there was Hollywood Reporter, with one of the biggest news outlets in Hollywood, and also Variety, The Wrap. These are the biggest film news outlets for Hollywood, and they are praising an Indian film which is unprecedented. No other Indian film got this much of craze other than Triple R until this moment. And the audiences, the foreign audiences also, not only from US, we are also getting a lot of response from other countries like Ghana, Nigeria, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, which people watched the film from from Netflix itself, as the streaming platform ordered it. And also the thing is, not only from Netflix, even USA, Z5 USA, like Netflix, as we know, Netflix is publishing RRR's Hindi version of it, but Z5 has the Telugu version of it. So even Z5 USA is also getting a lot of views from the Hollywood audiences to watch the original Telugu version of this film. I'm telling you guys, this, if you just go on Twitter and just type RRR, it's getting 2,200 reviews in 1 hour. It is so popular. People are keeping on talking about RRR. And I have to admit, I didn't even expect this kind of response. And also the writer of the first Doctor Strange film, Marvel Studios Doctor Strange film, the writer, he was the writer. He was like, he said, I am in the cult of RRR right now. So you can imagine what kind of response that we are getting, and also what kind of following Triple R is amassing. So Hari, you are watching this, like we've been talking about this for like what, 1 week from now, 1 week, and what is your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Hari?
So, as we saw, what RRR did, it really makes me really happy that an Indian film can have this much traction, can do
Yeah.
this well for a foreign audience.
Yeah.
So I hope it does even more. So here a little stat just came onto it. So day 20, there was one person who tweeted about the collection for day 20. This is not for foreign audience. This is for Indian audience. Day 20, Hindi, it was close to 238.044 crores. The
Yes. In Hindi
total
audience for
made,
Hindi.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that just shows that RR is not like it's not for one single fan base. Anyone can watch it and anyone can enjoy,
Yes.
which is in front of us.
Yes.
So I'm really happy that it did well. I had a feeling that it would do well, but I didn't expect it to do this well. I didn't.
Yeah.
So there were few days where RRR was trending on Twitter. I also saw
Yeah.
that.
And also the thing is, I'm also witnessing this kind of situation from the Hindi audience itself. I'm not liking this actually, but I have to tell many like famous YouTubers, film YouTubers, some critics are saying that we don't need what you say the recognition. We don't need the what you say acceptance of Hollywood or English Western films or something like that. They are saying that we are what you say we are making great films. We know that. I agree to them. Agree with them for some aspect of that point. But the thing is, when your film is making great, when your film is recognized by Western audiences, and also these are the people will what you say start dancing when a film or a song from India, what do you say, gets nominated for Oscars, right? ऑस्कर जब ऑस्कर्स आते हैं सारे लोग ओके ओके वी आर क्रिएटिंग व्हाट इज अ हिस्ट्री फ्रॉम इंडिया फर्स्ट इंडियन टू गेट ऑस्कर्स फर्स्ट इंडियन टू get 2 Oscars or something like that when A.R. Rahman did it. But when an Indian film, particularly from South Indian film, is wreaking havoc in Hollywood films, and we are what you say starting doing, we don't need acceptance. We are not going to say Westerners are doing their own culture and something like that. I'm seriously not okay with this, and this is what you say incompetence from Bollywood. I have to say, I don't have any what you say grudge or any kind of misdemeanor with Hindi films. Some of my favorite films are from Hindi. It's not like that. But the thing is, RRR is one of those films which can create a very large amount of audience for an upcoming in Hindi or Indian films, for that matter, because Brahmastra is coming in September, and Dharma Productions are what do you say? They are taking Disney's help to get a worldwide release in all the worldwide release for Brahmastra. Like USA, they will get a 4,000 screen plus screening. No Indian film did that. Even RRR released in like 2,000 screens. We need those kind of screens so that people will know, yeah, India is also making great films, and also they are getting unique kind of films. And also when I see these kind of reviews and also these kind of what do you say tweets, I can confirm that they like foreigners didn't even see these kind of film in their lives. Like we saw many Marvel films, we saw many DC films. They have different kind of storytelling and all that. But all these people are saying that this is so different and so bonkers that they didn't even see like this in their lives. That's a very big statement, right? But when I see the reaction of what do you say our Indians itself are not, it's not that a big deal. People are watching it. Netflix is doing it. No, it is a very big deal. I'm telling you, for me personally, Bahubali the beginning is the better film than Triple R. The beginning, not even the conclusion. The first part, 2015 part. I feel that that is more better than RRR. But if what is it, Bahubali had these kind of circumstances when it was released, it would have been the biggest film of all time. It would have crossed easily 3,500 crores. Easily. That is the situation actually.
Quite easily.
That when the times are changing, and also we Indians are creating these kind of films with high budgets. For us, like 550 crores is a very big budget for us, but for a foreign film it's not. We made RRR with like what, 72 million. Bahubali, the conclusion was made at $30 million. For a $30 million budget, we can't even do shit in Hollywood. They are like, we are doing this. Like if we have a budget around 1,000 crores, like what, 20 million or something like that, we can have a great film with great visual effects, and also we can distribute that film all over the world and easily recover. RRR is proving that we can have that kind of budget and also recover that budget. What are your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, I mean, these messages are, I find them very hypocritical.
Yeah.
Right? I may sound harsh saying that, but that is the truth. Because if you are jumping up when a film is nominated for Oscars, and you are saying when in South Indian film or film comes, and you are saying that we don't need their approval, then you are being hypocritical. You are saying two different things which are not same. So at least be on one side. Okay, I can understand why you would think that we should not care for them, but at the same, I necessarily don't agree with that, but I can understand the people who just stay there whenever every films come out. There are people like that, and there are people like that who want to, like me, who want the whole world to see that there are quality Indian films which can give competition to some of the greatest Hollywood films ever.
Yes.
I would go for so far as to say that. So, but these changing people, I don't necessarily, I don't agree with them, and I don't like that when they say like that, because I have also seen those tweets. So I know how it is, and well, I'm from the F1 community. Most people won't understand. I'm from the Formula One community, so I understand this very well. Well. So it just makes me angry. So I normally don't look at these tweets, but they just come into the eye. What do you do? There are so many of those like that.
And as Hari, brought it up as F1 fan, I'm also a very big F1 fan. And people who loves F1 and films, there is an awesome show on Netflix that is called Formula One Drive to Survive. It already releases their season 4. It is awesome. That is a docu series, which is the behind the scenes for every F1 race. Actually, every F1 season, every year they are doing it. It is awesome, and I love it. I just completed it like 2 days ago. It is awesome. I very much recommend that. And as coming back to the topic, it is also one of those important things we have to take, that Brahmastra is coming from like Hindi, right? It will be the biggest thing right now, which will happen for Hindi. Like Prithviraj is dead, obviously a very big budgeted film. The thing is, if you have these kind of audiences, these kind of stage, you can use that for the upcoming films also. The budget can increase so that you will have large amount of audiences, and also you can work around that budget. You can think bigger. Bahubali made that happen. Like after Bahubali, there are many films which larger budgets and coming, or like they are not caring about budget that much. Earlier we used to think everything about budget, right? We have to make it cheaper. We have less screens, right? But when Bahubali happened, after many films came, and now when RRR is doing this, like making the world as a stage. Like if a Rajamouli next Rajamouli film comes, Thailand will be one of those stage. US will be one of those stages, and China will be one of those stages. China is already doing it for Hindi, but it will be bigger, right? And for Hindi also only Hindi. Within 6 months, there are two big films, Brahmastra and Adipurush. Adipurush is also around 500 crores, and Bhushan Kumar already announced that they are approaching big Hollywood studio to distribute this film, so that they will get widest release possible, and also many people will watch the film, right? This is the opportunity we are getting with RRR. So people who say, yeah, we don't need the appreciation, we don't need the acceptance of Westerners, I don't agree. They are not Westerners. They made way better films than we did. We are just in the earlier stage. We need their support, right? We need, the budgets are way less than there. Like 350 crores of 350 million of what do you say, Endgame will not be done, cannot be done in India. But we can make that kind of, what is this, a great film with way less budget in India, and we get more, what do you say, appreciation from other countries. That is what I wanted to tell. And you wanted to add anything in?
Yeah, one single point is that, like you said, Avengers types film, we can also make that. Okay,
Yes.
we can do it with half the budget that they do.
Yes.
So we us Indians know about, it's showed in history that anything, not even movies, you
Yes.
take anything, we Indians can do it with half the price. So
Yes.
and another point is that if you know, if I was a filmmaker, I was making a film, and I know that this film can do well, why won't I promote it outside India? Why would I let it
Definitely.
be inside of India? Right?
Definitely. Yes.
If I can get more traction, more money, people will then look forward to my next film more. So why wouldn't I promote it? So I just don't know why people would say it, that we don't need their approval. We need their help, and they can make us improve as well. So what is the wrong in that?
It is also one of those situations, right? Like hypocritical have to say that a Kannada film made KGF first part, it made like 250 crores worldwide, the first one, and it was released in on Amazon Prime, and Hindi people watched it a lot. And then chapter 2 came. Chapter 2 made around 448 crores net only from Hindi. KGF 2 is such big hit only because of Hindi. Like all the other markets, it didn't do that well. 448 crores is not a small number. It is just, what is it? Bahubali 1, Bahubali 2 is the biggest one, 512 crores net. After that, KGF 2, KGF 2 only. You have that kind of situation. But I have to tell, KGF 2 won't do this great like RRR in the foreign audiences. RRR made it what 260 crores net in Hindi. It collected around 613 crores share, not even net, worldwide. It collected around 1150 crores gross all over the world. KGF 2, what do you say, crossed it, 1200 crores KGF 2 did. But as for the share, as for the appreciation which is coming for RRR is way more and way much better than KGF 2, I have to say. For KGF 2 fans out there, this is a small remember, I'm not a hater of KGF 2, but I just think RRR is way better than KGF 2. I just have to say that. I wanted to say that for a long time. I just wanted this heat to die down. So yeah, this is what we wanted to talk about, and I'm really hoping RRR to do more and collect also, like for German audiences, and they want a theatrical release. China is going to release in October, and Japan is also releasing in November. In that in that aspects, the box office also will get growing, and will get more audiences when other films are coming, and I'm very happy. So yeah, that's it, guys. What do you think? uh, Let us know in the comments below what are your thoughts, and is this temporary, or we are getting a lot of praise from other audiences and all. Yeah, just let us know. So we want to talk about the next topic. Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel, oh my
Yeah,
god.
let's do that.
Oh my god, I'll just take the back seat. I already gave my review. I want Hari to tell his opinions and his enthusiasm. He just want to talk about this film, this episode for a long time. So Hari, carry on. The stage is yours.
You, as you saw that when you started Miss Marvel, I started smiling. So that just shows that how awesome was that. So what I want to say is this is a pure Desi movie. Whether if you are from this subcontinent, you will love this movie. Not I'm not talking about just India, from Pakistan, from Afghanistan, Nepal, or even Sri Lanka, all
Or as
Bangladesh.
a
These
or
this
as an
area
Asian
will
itself.
absolutely,
Just an Asian will do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just stands for a Asian audience. So I'm really happy they did that. And there are where should we start? Let's start from the camera angles first. So the first thing, the best thing I want to talk about was the camera angle they were using. So we know that this is a teenage coming of age type of
I
series.
just want
Okay,
to
we
add
knew
this
that.
is I
And
just want to add, yeah, Hari, just give me a minute. I just want to add this is a spoiler review for the episode 1. I already gave a non-spoiler review on Wednesday. This is a spoiler review. This is Saturday. If you didn't watch it, you will not watch it, obviously. If you are watching this, this is a spoiler review. Please continue, Hari.
yeah, so episode 1, where should we were talking about the camera angles, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So even the camera angles look like it was a 16-year-old. The energy, so 60 a teenager is energetic, right? They want to do this, they want to do that. Even I was like that. So the camera was doing that justice. The camera was like a kid jumping here and there. The way she jumps into the bed, the camera just shifts downward when she was watching the TV. So, right. So these are the things which I love. The double shot that I really loved when she was with
Yeah.
Mr. Wilson, when he was talking about her future. So the double shot where the camera just moves. These are things which I actually wonder how actually they did that. That was so awesome to see. Those were things, and then all the Asian references, or
Desi references you
Asian
have to say.
parents, like how they, yeah, the brown references. Let's just say that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
brown people references. So all the parents, how they don't, they have more freedom for boys, less freedom for girls, right? You can't wear that, you can't wear this. All of these, from the first minute, I was like, wow, this is a love story to the Asian market, that's for sure. Because we are pretty similar, right? Even not even in India, in the Koreans, Japanese, we are all quite similar in this respect. At least we are a lot, our parents are not that free as they are in the European countries, right? So I love that. I loved that Marvel is going through this, right? They were doing Infinity Stones before, right?
Yeah.
They were saying that these are the big things. I think they are going towards these relics, ancient relics, which I really like. First one
Yes.
was the 10 rings. Now
Yes.
it is
Yes.
the bangle, right?
Yeah.
So they are going toward this, which is different and which is really cool. I love that. That's a really good thing about. And of course we have to talk about Iman Valani. The performance she did, she was so natural. I love that about her. She was not like an actress at all, right?
She is
I
Miss
was I was
Marvel.
feeling like
She is Kamala Khan.
yeah,
No doubt.
yeah,
This was
yeah. And a
awesome.
special
I was
mention to her friend, and a special
Bruno.
mention to her friend Bruno,
Bruno character. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
From Walking Dead, if you know.
Yeah.
He was also so good. He was such a great friend to her, right? The first episode was just what do you say, a 16-year-old journey. Even I even loved the bits where starting where she was actually uploading a YouTube video. She was talking about the Ms.Marvel, right? She was talking about how Thor is a gamer. Those references too, those little references that I appreciate Marvel about. Right, Marvel does that details so well. I'm absolutely, I was not expecting this, to be honest. I was, because I didn't know anything about Miss Marvel, a very little. Even if I knew it was a little bit, I was expecting, yeah, let's see. But after first episode, I have high expectations. I don't have that that excitement about some of these shows. But Miss Marvel episode 2, I'm really looking forward to episode 2.
Yeah,
So,
actually, for
what
me,
do you
yeah,
think? You tell me
yeah.
about something.
For me, I am a very avid reader of Miss Marvel. I read the comics from G. Willow Wilson when she when the actual character came into MCU. It was around 2016 or something like that. It is pretty early character. This is a very new character for Marvel also. But the thing is, when I saw the trailers and the teasers and all, as already we know, the powers has been changed. Like how powers are changed, like for ambiguous, and also now there are some new light powers, right? That is not the case for the comics. There are different, and I thought they are changing it, the story and the origin, everything, and I thought they are changing them a lot because I was in love with the comic version, right? I thought, yeah, this may not work, and also the teaser and trailer came, and I was not that big of a fan of them because, let's be honest, the trailers are not great. They are not, what do you say, mind blowing when we say that. But when I saw the first episode, they took everything from the comics. Everything they just copy and paste and also not like they just copied it, they enhanced it. When a comic book comes to life, there are a lot of limitations when you can do for a story, but they enhanced this story a lot. Bruno's characters is a very great, very what do you say, interesting character in the comics. They did the same for what do you say, in the show. The brother's character, Amir's character, is very much interesting in the comics. They did the same in the first episode. The mother character, the father's character. The father's character is much like stricter in the comics, but they did a very good job with the father's character. And the mother, oh my god, where should I start? Every typical Desi mother, she is the embodiment of the every typical Desi mother. I have a sister. I know, like, my parents are, what do you say, more lenient, and also more, they give more freedom for us. But we see every parent like this in our neighborhood, in our surroundings, in our lives, in our daily lives. We see these kind of the gossips which are coming, like every auntie in our what do you say, neighborhood, what they will talk about, what are people like, uh, children are wearing these days, the technology which came, right? These are the most relatable thing Marvel could have done for us. We know, like, homecoming came for Marvel. We see many teenage drama on Netflix and something like that, because, like, for the high school stuff, the thing is, for an Asian, that is not the, what is the relatability factor we won't get, right? The high school stuff we don't have the same high school stuff they had. We won't have the same, like, bullying and all. We have different kind of bullying, but not the same. We may have some kind of relatability factor, but not that high. This show, like, it is so relatable for us and so good. It, like, we feel that Kamala is in, we are living in Kamala's world. The first time I thought, yeah, I thought all the time. I think that Marvel is another universe. Another universe. We just watch it. But this show helps us, like, yeah, Marvel is happening in my world only. Yeah, these are the problems I feel. These are the difficulties I have a lot. What is a big fantasy? I have a great imagination. Yeah, so does Kamala Khan. I have so many stories to tell. Yeah, so does Kamala Khan to tell. I have so many limitations. Yeah, so does Kamala Khan. That is the situation. Like, the many people may think, yeah, yeah, Indian Pakistan, we are getting a lot of, what is it, we are having a lot of border issues and all, but deep inside we are the same, obviously. And the people of Pakistan also feel like, yeah, India is very great country, and we feel also Pakistan is very good country. Apart from the politics and all, the same relatability factor applies for everyone. That is what Miss Marvel portrayed on the show, I feel. And also,
Yeah, and
yeah, continue,
yeah,
please.
continue. Okay, so this is a little bit of a funny thing to say, but the mom's character, there were times in that episode when I wanted to punch her in the face. There were two or three
Yeah,
moments
right.
like that.
I was like, oh my god, are they seriously doing what they are doing in the real life? Like, it was like, I was feeling, I didn't feel like that, like, for any Marvel film, or any film for
Yeah,
that instance.
and that is credit to the actress as well. So
Yes,
because that character was supposed to make you feel like that, make you feel
yes,
uncomfortable, right? And when
yeah,
she was gossiping with another type of auntie, I was also so, what do you say, so angry with that, right? And that is what they are supposed to do. They are supposed to make us angry. They are supposed to, that's why they are good characters. They are great characters. People may say that they are not good characters. No, they don't. If people say like that, they don't know anything about fiction, because there are characters which are supposed to be hated, which are supposed to make you feel like that, and those are the characters which are for example, Amir. How
yeah.
I had a brother, I have a cousin brother who is exactly like that, right?
And
So
the
it's so
scene,
relatable.
we have to talk about the scene when she what is it, brings his brother, and you say, very good, Amir beta, do exactly what you want, Amir beta. That is exactly what happens. We see that every time. That is like, that is the most relatable thing we can say. And we are the boys, we know what she is talking about. I have a sister, what she is talking about. That is so relatable and so good. They portrayed it so well. Like, it what is it, resonated actually. And also we have to talk about what do you say, the comics too. The what is the style of presenting, as you said, the camera work and all. I have to say that this episode showed us how rich Kamala Khan's imagination is, and she lives in a different world, and they portrayed it so well. The narrative structure, like the camera angles when the counselor is talking, and the two camera shots comes and collide with each other, and the drawings which is happening when they cycle around the New Jersey around, like, and she makes a plan, and like, in that plan she is the superhero and she has the best costume ever. But when it comes to the reality, it's not that great. And the powers, she obviously, the powers are different, but the way they did, like, they are, what do you say, telling that this is coming from a, what do you say, heritage, from a Pakistani heritage or something like that. Maybe this, for people who don't know, Kamala Khan's power comes from a Terrigen mist. Terrigen bomb happens, which is connected with the in humans. Actually, in humans, they have a material called Terrigen, and that bomb, what do you say? That bomb, it bombs on New Jersey City. So she will be exposed for that Terrigen mist. Actually, many people will be exposed. But the thing is, Kamala's heritage comes from a Cree. If people know Cree, right? Cree and Skrulls, right? Kree are the kingdom they who made Inhumans. Actually, they experimented on people and all on humans in ancient Earth. So Inhumans came on, and Inhumans are living on Moon. That is what happens in the comics, but we don't have Inhumans in MCU. We have Black Bolt. Black Bolt is the king of Inhumans. We still are not introduced for the Inhumans, obviously, but I'm what is thinking that they are introducing Inhumans with Kamala Khan, like the band. Obviously, her grandmother should be an Inhuman or something like that. And also, people are thinking, yeah, they changed the powers, they changed many things. We can't relate to her. No, shut up. You can relate. They just change the powers itself. The entire story is the same, and I'm so excited for episode 2. I'm not expecting it to be like what do you say, uh, mind blowing, and it should like blow our minds for like it should be more better than the first episode or something like that. I need the story which I watched on which I watched in first episode. I just need the continuation of it, and I'm loving it so far. So anything for you to add, Harry?
Yeah, let's give a big round of applause for the animation team. The job
Yes.
they did. That
Yes.
starting sequence, the first episode starting sequence, when she told the whole story about the Infinity War events, which we know already what happened. That was so good. And even
Yes.
the just like you said, even when they were going through the city, there were images on the walls. When she was in the car, there was someone flying over there,
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. All those things they were so good. That just shows her imagination, how she thinks, what was her imagination. And one thing I was worried about was the CGI. I didn't see anything which was out of the ordinary. The
No,
CGI
definitely
was
not.
on point. On
Yes.
point,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
It was so good. The episode 1 just exploded Miss Marvel into my mind. There are no, the Marvel shows usually take a little time to get you into this. That's what I have uh, that's what I have seen. There were very few shows. Moon Knight was one where I was in straight in through the first episode, a little bit. But usually the shows take time. Miss Marvel, I think, is probably the best first episode of any Marvel show I have seen
Yes.
till date.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, that's it, guys. And and we have to say that we are doing every episode after show for Miss Marvel on every Wednesday. Please tune in on that. We will be talking about every kind of spoilers, what we are thought, what the thoughts we are having, and what is the stories going on. Are we loving it? Are we are not? And is it like good or not? We will be talking about every episode on every Wednesday for the show to come. And like we did for Moon Knight, we did for Moon Knight for like all the episodes combined. For Miss Marvel, we wanted to talk about every episode which comes. So we talked about the first episode. For the episode 2, we will be what is a posting an after show on Thursday, like the Wednesday show happens, and we'll be posting a Thursday the first second episodes after show. Please check on that. So yeah, that concludes on Miss Marvel, and we wanted to talk about this week's Hollywood release, Jurassic World Dominion. Jurassic World Dominion. The first reviews came when like 8 reviews came. It was around like what Rotten Tomatoes score was around 88%. The first 88%. Let me just show you what is the so this is Jurassic World Dominion. It was around 88% when it came. Now it stands around 32%.
Yikes.
Yikes
Big
is a very
yikes.
small word, man. A very small word. It is now after 273 reviews, it is around 32%. Yeah, 32%. Within 15 minutes, it even dropped 33 to 32. Oh my God. Fresh are just 86 and Rotten is around 187. Even for Jurassic Park, the collection, I'll just show you. The first Jurassic Park, the franchisee we talk about, right? The first is around 92% critic score. The audience score is at 91%. The Last Kingdom was not that. The Last World is not that great. The critics were around 53, and then this audience were 51. We all know Jurassic Park 3 was the worst of all. 41, 49, and 36 for the audiences. The audiences, they didn't like it. Then comes after like many years, like what, 14 years, Jurassic World comes, the first of the trilogy. The critics were around 71 and audience are around 78. So we can assume that audience are also liked it. On 2018 came Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I went to the theater particularly for this film after watching Jurassic World. 47% for critics and 48% for audience. Now we can see the critics are at 31% and audience are at 81%. Venom is going on, guys. Venom, the same thing happened with Venom also. Venom was around 29% and audience are around 85% or something like that. It is happening for Jurassic World Dominion also. Yeah. The thing is, I wanted to say, I didn't watch Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World, in theaters. I watched it on Netflix. I was not that big, like I didn't like that much. Like Jurassic Park was one of the biggest and also the best film of the franchise actually, because I watched Jurassic Park in Teja TV. Like you know that Sun TV, you know, we have the same thing in Telugu also. I watched the Telugu version when I was a very small kid. I watched the Telugu version on TV. There was like, now it's Gemini movies, but it was earlier Teja TV. They used to release an Hollywood film every Sunday on 10 a.m. I watched Jurassic World when I was like 6 years old or something like that. I watched Jurassic Park. I was in love with that. Look, dinosaur coming in coming to real life and all. It was awesome. So when I watched Jurassic World in 2015 on Netflix, I thought, yeah, I might like it. And also when 2018 Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom came, my friends were not that interested in that film. I like dragged them to the theaters. I bought them the tickets. I didn't even notice it. What is it? Buy your own tickets. I bought them the tickets, and we all went, like 5-6 people. We went to watch the film. We were so disappointed. I don't even want to watch the third film right now. I had the chance, everything I don't, and now I just thought, yeah, I don't even watch it. Let it come to streaming. I'll just watch it then. Sorry, but now as the critic reviews are coming, I'm thinking, yeah, I saved my money. You're watching this, Hari. What are your thoughts? What is your love on? Do you have any love on Jurassic World or something like that? I just want your thoughts. Yeah.
So my thoughts are exactly like yours. Jurassic Park for Part 1. I still absolutely love that movie. I would still watch it 4 times, even 5 times, right? Whenever it came, I would get so excited. That is the quality of that movie. So the rating is not wrong there, right?
Yes.
First movie, that Jurassic Park. Then it went downhill. Then I was not that interested because 2 and 3 were movies. Then World came. I went to watch that movie actually because my brother wanted to watch that. I went to watch. I had no expectations because I had just watched the third part, so I didn't expect anything. I was like, okay, not bad. Uh, I didn't think it was the most amazing thing in the world, and I also didn't think it was downright shit. Right?
Yeah.
Then the second part came. What do I talk about it? At that time, in Delhi, the ticket prices were even more higher than they are right now. Okay, so I watched it in 3D. I watched it for 350 rupees. Right. I am now thinking that if I would have eaten something, I would have been really happy. I would have been stomach full, heart full, and I would have gone home. That's how
Yeah.
shit that was movie. And I think the third part is just a case of it's so bad that it's kind of good.
Yeah, people, that's why
Things
we're
like
getting
that.
the audience score for 81%, right? That it is so
Yeah, it
bad,
is so
but there are
bad.
dinosaurs. We will, what do you say? We will watch it, and we liked
Yeah,
it. That is the issue.
kind of like the Transformers franchise towards the end. How
Yes,
Transformers were towards the end.
yes, yes,
That's,
yes.
they are. I don't know why they made that. Maybe they thought there would be something good. Maybe they thought there would be something good.
Yeah,
I
definitely,
didn't think
because
so.
the thing is, the first Jurassic World made around 1.6 billion dollars, I guess. Yeah, maybe the second one made 1.3 or something like that. Obviously, they wanted to make this. Everybody makes. If your first film made like $1 billion, Joker 2 is coming because the first film made like $1 billion. It is a great film, Joker also, but it had no business making a sequel, right? It happens in every franchise, obviously. But the thing is, when I watched the second film, I thought, yeah, man, there is a very good premise for like dinosaurs came into the world. They are free in the world, and what will be the consequences? What will be the story? It is a very pretty simple story. Like dinosaurs are in what is in the neighborhood. People are running away from them, and dinosaurs are people eating people. So simple. But what you say, the synapses which are getting right now, that they are introducing again the genetic experimentation, the operations, the science. We don't want that. We watch that, like Jurassic World explained it, Jurassic World the Fallen Kingdom explained it, Jurassic Park explained it. We don't want the same thing again. We want dinosaurs eating people. That is the very simple thing we wanted. And you brought like the OG gang, like the first three films characters are back right now. And let's be honest, man, Jurassic World's the characters are not good. Even Chris Pratt also not good. He just I don't even want to talk about this film more. So yeah, the box office, we just wanted to say, I just want to conclude this. The box office right now, the prediction is around. Let me just share this. The prediction, guys. Who wants to, what do you say? Or know the box office results for any Hollywood film? The numbers is one of the what is a very good website for box office for Hollywood. Right now, the predictions for Jurassic World Dominion is around 149 million in the first weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Worldwide, not worldwide, domestic. Like in US and Canada, the North American domestic predictions are at $149 million. It may go less than that. It may cross 149, more than that maybe. But right now, the predictions are at this kind of situation. Although, I just had to add, although the audience reactions are better, like it's around 2,500 verified ratings, but the critics score will depend actually, because like the last film was not that good. Even the audiences also like gave a rotten score. Now critics are saying it is around 32%. Although the audiences who are around 2,500 verified audience also, the general movie going audience will, what do you say, will wait for a week and go watch Lightyear. Pixar's Lightyear is coming. The whole family can watch, and it is getting a good reactions for Lightyear also. People will go for that movie instead of going for this, wasting money on this. I'm not saying that you watching this film is wasting money for you. I will definitely waste money for this if I want to go watch this film. For me, it is a waste of money. I would rather go watch Lightyear again twice, not wasting money. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell. Hari, do you want to add anything, man?
No, I just, as I said, this is just a case of it is so bad that it's kind of good.
Yeah,
That's why I think it's getting the difference between the critics and the audience rating is so big. Like
yeah,
81% are actually liking the movie.
yeah, yeah.
So let's see. I won't watch it. Let's see if it comes in the OTT platforms. Maybe I will watch it if I get time. I'm not that much into it anyway. So uh, the thing that I liked for the first Jurassic World movie, the first one in
Yeah,
2015, right? That movie at least did something different. That the even in the genetics they mix two different dinosaurs to make a new one. That was the
yeah,
whole story of that movie, right? So I at least that did something good. I don't think the second and third movie offer anything. So that I don't know about the third, but the second, of course, didn't offer anything else,
yes,
right?
yes,
So
obviously.
I kind of in the same boat as Transformers. I actually wanted them to expand the Transformers world, because if you know about the shows and there are different source materials, you would know that Earth is actually the what do you say, the
Yeah,
enemy
don't
of
give the spoilers.
Cybertron.
Don't give the
Yeah,
spoilers. The thing is, the Transformers 6 is also coming next year.
yeah,
So maybe that is the story of that story. That is the story of that film. So we don't want spoilers right now. And coming back to
okay.
Jurassic World, obviously the predictions are around 149 million dollars. It has a chance to get that much amount of money. It has the chance to cross it also, because many people already bought the tickets even before the reviews came in. Maybe it has the chance, but in the long run, it doesn't have the chance to get $1 billion as the previous films did, because the critic score is so bad. And also, this is today's Friday for them, just
Hmm.
completed Friday. 144 is happening right now, so they have the time around like 1 o'clock in the night, like 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 a.m. Saturday for them. So the first Friday just completed for them. We completed Friday. We are around half the time of Saturday. For them, is just they have 2 more days. We'll just see what happens then. So that's it, guys. What are your thoughts? Are you excited for Jurassic World? Are these kind of rating and these kind of critic score affecting your thought, affecting your excitement, enthusiasm? Just let us know in the comments below. So that's it. The I just wanted to give a 5 minute things which are coming, which are happening in our Indian and other things also. So the last week releases were Prithviraj, Samrat Prithviraj, Vikram, and Major. And Major and Vikram are blockbusters. Vikram is the biggest blockbuster. It grossed around 200 crores all over the world. Vikram grossed 200 crores. It is a very big blockbuster. Major is a very big, is a super hit. Its break even point was around 19 crores. It collected 25 crores share. It collected 6 crore in like profits only. It had only. I don't even care what will be the Hindi number. I don't even care, because as far as I'm concerned, they are not even giving a chance. Samrat Prithviraj is dead. It is so dead. Oh my god, it is so dead. It collected around 60 crores gross for a 300 crores film. And they called Radhesham shit in the audience. Radhesham collected 100 crores on share. It collected 200 crores, 220 crores above gross all over the world. It's a disaster. Obviously, it's a disaster. It collected around
Obviously.
100. But for Radhesham, it's a love story. It's an outdated story. Many people say it's a spoof of Titanic. Okay, fuck off. And many people say it's what is a let down from Pravas and all. Fuck off again. Akshay Kumar did what? He had Bachchan Pandey and Prithviraj. But Prithviraj had everything set, right? It's a periodical drama. Akshay Kumar is in it. It has like a very big budget. Like it had that scale and all. It shat the bed. Let's be honest. If Brahmastra did that again, Bollywood's done. I have to say, because the biggest budget they are doing right now, even now a trailer came for like what Om Aditya Roy Kapoor's trailer. It came. It was so bad. It reminded me of Heropanti, which I hate. The trailer was similar to Heropanti. At some point I thought they are remaking Gudachari. The plot is same, right? The father, emotion and all. Gudachari. Did you watch Gudachari?
Yes, I have watched.
It was awesome, right? Gudachari is seriously good. I thought this is a remake of Gudachari, but the memory shit and all, Gudachari doesn't have that. So they didn't remake Gudachari. Okay, till now they didn't remake Gudachari. And and also this weekend for Telugu and Kannada, two big films are coming in their respective areas. Like Ante Sundaraniki, Nani's another film, which is getting blockbuster reports. The reviews are out of the world. And 777 Charlie, as we already talked about in the previous weekend discussions also, it will be one of the most blockbusters for pet lovers all over India. It is doing the exact same thing we said. It is getting the blockbuster reports all over India. And Prithviraj's screenings and all, they went to Major and 777 Charlie. So as already like 777 Charlie released in smaller screens, Prithviraj's screens are getting for 777 Charlie and Major. It will have a bigger impact in India right now, 777 Charlie. And in Telugu, Ante Sundaraniki is doing very well. Tamil, Vikram is killing it. No other film will do it. No other film will, try to release in these areas right now. Hindi, Bulbulaya 2 is continuing its run. Major 2 is Major, and Vikram is doing better and better. The day goes on, right? Today is Friday. The next day it is getting better. And 777 Charlie is also having good reviews and all. And it is a universal concept. People will go watch it. So yeah, that's it for the box office today. I just wanted to talk about, and I missed one thing about RRR in our discussion. That is, RRR has a Rotten Tomatoes score. Oh my god, of 90% fresh and 94% audience rating. How did I miss this? And RRR is the most watched non-English film in the world right now. In the world, most watched non-English film. Right now, like Netflix has the Stranger Things and other films, but non-English film, oh my god, it really is wreaking havoc. I forgot to mention this. I'll just edit in the separate video or something like that. Your thoughts, man? Like Vikram, all these box office numbers and all.
Yeah, they look really good. They look really good. So we have to see how RRR is doing obviously really well. So I'm looking forward to how Brahmastra does.
Yeah.
So only the Hindi industry which is kind of left, which didn't have a film like Vikram or Major or 777 Charlie. So let's see how Brahmastra does. And yeah, that's all. And another point is, any film, okay, which no matter which language it is, if it is bad, we will say it is bad, right?
Yes.
We won't say a film is okay or film is good if it is from our state or our industry, okay. Just sure to remember that.
I am the first one to tell it. Acharya was shit. I said it is shit. Sarkar Varpata was shit. I said it is shit. We will, what you say, own our mistakes easily, because not just what is a pan Indian films, we are having gems and we are having shit. We will talk about them. We had Beast. Beast was a major disappointment. Valimai was a major disappointment. We'll talk about them also. Gangubai Kathiawadi was a great film. We talk about Gangubai Kathiawadi is a great film. Next week we will talk about Everything Everywhere All at Once. It was a great film. Where you found, where you watch it, your wish. I don't want to say anything, but watch that film, and we will talk about that film next week also. So yeah, that's it, guys. We want to conclude this. That's it for this weekend. We'll have a non-spoiler discussion after show for Ms.Marvel this Wednesday, this Thursday, and also Obi-Wan also will be covering an after show after the show ends, and we'll be back next week for another weekend discussion. And this is Banu Prakash Reddy with Hari Vishwanathan signing off. Thank you.